During the snowstorms in February, the roof of the Rostraver Ice Garden collapsed and many thought they would never play hockey here again. Well, now it is reopened for business.
The roof of the 45-year-old building fell from the weight of ice and snow, but owner Jim Murphy did not think it was the end of the ice garden forever.
It was a very, very small consideration. The ice garden is for the community. It's for the kids to be able to come and skate and the adults to be able to come and skate. It's a multi-purpose facility.
And while the ice rink and restaurant were closed, the banquet facilities were still accepting clients.
However, I want to say at least 10 of the scheduled events in the banquet rooms were canceled because people thought we were going out of business or they had reservations about the safety of the building.
The longtime home of the Mon Valley Thunder was reopened with a new steel structure and without missing any of the hockey season.
And it's my understanding they're going to have 4 games here on November 13th, and that they will get in their entire season for home games here at the Ice Garden.
But hockey is not the only form of entertainment at the Ice Garden, as Murphy expects concerts and TNA wrestling in the future.
Got to maximize our revenues, and Mike Elko and Brian Drusky of Drusky Entertainment and Elko Concerts, they're going to be integral to that process, and we've got to generate revenues.
And now the Ice Garden is ready for a full hockey season with both the PAHL and the PIHL, bringing hockey back to the Mid-Mon Valley. For CUTV News Center, I'm Zach Olsen. All right, thanks, guys. For the past 73 years, the Cougars have enjoyed Cougar Stadium in the main part of Charleroi, but this will be the last season for Cougar Stadium. Over in Fallowfield Township, part of the district, out toward Mon Valley Hospital, is where the high school and the elementary center are. And if you go down the hill is where the varsity track and field does their matches at. But they're now going to have the football stadium over there. They're going to put Astrofield down on the turf because it's all rocks in that grassy area right now. And on the hillside is just all grass. They're going to put all the bleachers down there. So it's going to look similar to the California Trojan Stadium that was just built last year and we've been to 3 times since the new stadium. So this is going to be the last year and a very memorable homecoming for the Charleroi Cougars, especially if they can get that 0 away from their record tonight. Guys? As part of Women's History Month at California University, former Survivor contestant Alexis Jones came and spoke at Steele Auditorium about how to realistically achieve your dreams and her company, I Am That Girl. The University of Southern California graduate wanted to inspire women around the world and thought Survivor was just a stepping stone she needed in order to send her message.
There was something very specific about that show and about the opportunities that CBS really afforded me that I think put me in a completely different trajectory than I originated. So for me, I was really, really lucky with Survivor.
Jones's company, I Am That Girl, is designed to inspire confidence for women and men alike and give a new spark to the women's movement.
But at the end of the day, I mean, that's kind of more on a smaller scale. My big time goals is to reignite the women's movement for the 21st century in a really powerful, sexy, trendy, edgy kind of way, and to bring men into the conversation. Some of the big differences are that our current generation really struggles with this phenomenon of mean girls. I don't think that that was something that in the past that they struggled with as much. And I think that we have a unrealistic, unattainable expectation of beauty that they also didn't necessarily deal with, that we're really bombarded with all the time.
For more information on I Am That Girl, visit the website at www.iamthatgirl.com or search it through Facebook and Twitter. For CUTV News Center, I'm Zachary Olsen. Okay, thanks, guys. Now, I mentioned earlier running back Matt Green being a state champion long jumper, but if you look at James Weir Stadium, there's no track here, nor is there a track anywhere in the Belverne Area School District for the track team to practice on. Now, obviously, they still have a team in order to do so and has around 30 players between the men and the women, but they're trying to fight for a track. Matter of fact, they used the Pepsi Challenge to try and get grant money in order to get a track for the community because these runners are running along the Sweeney Plan just outside the stadium, which is very dangerous. But Belverne Track and Field does not let that stop them as they're very successful with back-to-back section titles in their conference. Back to you guys.